No one wants a man-lady bowl threesome, huh? I guess we'll go back here.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
And do these logic cliffs. Okay, that makes more sense. What the hell is the love thing then, huh?
Huge blocks of stone erupt from the granite cliffs.
Okay, it's time for Alex to fall off stuff, huh? That's the Gwydion we know and love.
Alexander stares with wonder. That's quite a way to welcome a guest, if indeed it is a welcome.
He's not stupid enough to fall off the first one, but you can't fall off this.
Oh no, Alexander loses his balance.
But it's just...
Whoa! Ow! Hey!
Okay, he just fell on his fanny, that's fine. I don't know at what point it becomes lethal. Maybe like... maybe on the next screen up.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
A master of languages will... 4 letters. Is anyone good at crosswords? A master of languages... soar! That's it, okay. I was gonna say, like, rise again. But no, it's soar. Stick figure on his side. This thing. This one. Okay, this one.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs. Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
And do they give us a... No? Okay, they don't even give us the riddle.
4 plain stone buttons have been carved into the cliffs. One may need to read about the logic cliffs in the guidebook to the land of the Green Isles in order to understand these stones.
Is it 412?
The stone
there,
beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs. Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Oh, okay, Sacred 4. Okay, it's this weird thing. This, the frowny face thing.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
I don't understand. Okay, what was that? Okay, last one, and it's relatively easy. I just have to spell out something again. Okay, this is even better. It's not the stupid symbols. Now, look at this! English letters! They fucking speak at the English up here, and I just have to spell out ascend.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Oh, okay. Another one of these.
Alexander finds himself finally at the top of the cliffs. Exhausted, he steps over the lip of the plateau and stands.
Why do you make such an effort to climb the cliffs, young man? The winged ones who live on this island have the power of flight. You could have it too, if you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying nightshade bush. See? The sweet berries will make you float like a petal on the wind. Try some.
Okay, what old woman has ever been this insistent, eh? Okay, that's totally not a man, huh? Man's not hot.
Grabbing at the old lady wouldn't solve anything. The old woman has a pleasant grandmotherly face, but something about her makes Alexander uneasy.
But who are you, matron?
Who cares? I mean, I am only a poor old woman who wishes you well, handsome stranger.
Handsome?
Think of me as your grandmama, if you like.
What happens if I just leave, huh? Can I just leave? That'll really piss her off, huh?
All right then, stay tied to the ground like a load of lead. See if I care. You human.
How odd. The old woman just disappeared in a cloud of smoke. Perhaps those berries are even more powerful than she led Alexander to believe.
Alexander?
Alexander crawls through the small opening in the rock.
Okay, you can.
Alexander finds himself in a dark cave. Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it.
Alright.
Alexander crawls through the opening in the rock.
Is that all?
The lighting in this part of the cave is better. Alexander extinguishes the candle's flame and places it back in his pack. A plant grows on the grassy ledge. Smells like peppermint. Alexander takes a few leaves from the plant. As he does so, a strong smell of peppermint is released. Ah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Can you squeeze?
The window in the rock is too small for Alexander to fit through.
Okay, Alexander's a large lad. He can't fit through there.
Huge doors are set into the solid rock of the mountain. In the distance, Alexander can see the peak of a majestic mountain rising into the clouds.
Look, an intruder! Hold! How did you get up here, human?
I climbed the cliffs.
That is not possible. No one has solved the cliffs of logic in several centuries. And if the cliffs were to be solved, it would certainly not be by a human.
I didn't mean to trespass. I only wanted to visit this beautiful island.
No visitors have been welcome on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain in years. Not since the Red and White Queens had spies in the guise of friendly visitors steal our island's sacred golden fleece. But we will not display such foolish trust again. You will have to answer to Lord Azure and Lady Ariel. They will determine what will be done with you. I can assure you, it will not be pleasant.
That guy had gangly nerd neck, huh?
With what trickery did you master the cliffs of logic and reach the city of the Winged Ones?
The manual?
Only the magic of clear thought, my lord. I meant no harm.
The cliffs of logic. It is the sacred oracle's prophecy, Azure.
Yes, Ariel. It is lucky for you, human, that climbing the cliffs of logic is part of a prophecy that I cannot ignore. We have just been ordered by Wazir Al-Hazred himself to dispose of any strangers that might land on our fair isle. But the prophecy would have a different fate befall you.
The prophecy predicts that whosoever climbs the cliffs of logic will defeat the Minotaur. The Minotaur has violated our sacred catacombs and eats our young in sacrifice. Our own daughter, Lady Celeste, was taken there only this morning as his most recently demanded offering.
A dilemma, then. Whom shall I obey in regards to your fate? The Oracle or the Crown? But since Al-Hazred did not dictate how I was to dispose of intruders, and since you cannot possibly survive the catacombs, your imprisonment there should serve both purposes quite admirably.
I will not resist you in this, my lord. I shall do my best to save your daughter.
First, I must tell you that the catacombs are a labyrinth of rooms, a place of exceeding danger. You will need many tools and clear wits to survive it.
I am ready.
Very well. My guards will take you there now. You seem courageous enough, but the catacombs will determine how brave you really are.
Okay, they were talking so casually about my death. I was like, yeah, I guess I'll just throw you in there. You'll probably die. But you know, if you can, try and save her daughter, huh?
Why did you tell Lord Azure you were ready and willing to face the catacombs? No one is ever ready, and only a fool could be willing.
And you are far wiser, I suppose, to leave a maiden to die? To not fight this plague on your own people?
Bravery and suicide are two different things, human. You will have a chance to renounce your choice soon enough, when you lay trembling under the Minotaur's hooves.
We shall see. Thanks for the escort.
We only escort you to your death. May the fates make it quick so that you do not have to scream long.
Damn. Okay.
The catacomb's entrance door is locked from the outside by the Winged One's guards. It seems that leaving the catacombs by that door is not an option.
Okay, he basically called me a dumbass. He's like, why did you say that you could do that? And it was like, why are you, and Alexander was like, why are you such a pussy? Isn't that your princess in here? And he was like, well, I'm not an idiot, right? It's suicide, huh?
The door is locked, and Alexander can't force his way out. He'll need to conquer the maze-like catacombs to escape.
Now, I remember back in the day, although I did play this game like every year on like summer holiday, when it came to this part, I don't think I ever made a map. I always just brute forced it. That's how young Orella did it, so I think I'm just gonna do the same thing. Okay, okay, I think this is one of the things I need.
The remains of several unfortunate souls haunt the room. These bones seem more recent than the ancient catacomb bones that Alexander has seen so far. Perhaps they were victims of the Minotaur, or perhaps they died while wandering lost in the maze. A lone skull lies on the ground among the skeletons. Where the skull came from is a mystery, since the other remains seem to have their skulls intact.
These guys were just like, we're stuck! We cannot find the way out. The way is shut. It was made by those who are dead, and the dead keep it. The way is shut. We cannot get out. They are coming. Might as well have a gay orgy.
Alexander picks up the skull.
Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Okay, how am I supposed to...
A carving of a scythe adorns that tile.
Does... oh, shit. Does the game tell you which one you're supposed... Or do you brute force it? Is it in the fucking manual? You know what? I'll bet you it's in the fucking manual. Okay. I think I remember it's like and then It's just like and then let's try it. Okay. What the fuck?
Ah, you were a human only and not the monster himself. I heard you coming and thought you were the beast. Did my father send you here to save me?
Why, yes, he did, but how did you...
Hush, there is no time. I think I have discovered the Minotaur's secret exit from the catacombs. Follow me and we'll both be saved.
Wait, did you guys see if they had a sparkle in their eye? Is it the evil genie? What the hell? Who the hell are you? Or is that a trick?
That's odd. Where did she...
Yeah, okay, it was the genie.
Go!
The way they spoke was much more... Well, maybe now they realized. All the other times that I've encountered the genie, they were always really insistent and just like, stop asking stupid questions and just come over here. Right? But this time, he's finally got it and it's like, okay, I need to be a bit more subtle. Alexander's a smart boy. He's not as stupid as he looks. Okay, I need that.
An old wooden shield hangs on the wall.
Okay, the shield of Michael Chiklis, I need this.
Alexander takes the shield from the wall.
Oh,
it's a trap.
Damn it.
The doors have sealed Alexander inside. And the ceiling is coming down.
Okay. I almost forgot to bring this in here, but this is what this is for.
In a desperate move, Alexander throws a brick into the grinding gears. The brick is caught between two cogs. The gears shriek and shudder. The mechanism grinds to a halt. The ceiling is stuck. The trap is sprung.
Okay, I like this perspective here. There, finally, okay.
Niches in the wall form stone burial beds. Ancient bones lie crumbling on the unyielding rock. Alexander notices that this skeleton has old coins over its eyes.
Yes, okay. That's what I want. And yeah, you can see it's a little obvious. It's just like all the other skeletons within the little niches, right? But like when I came in here, it sparkled, so...
Alexander finds 2 coins on the skeleton's eyes. He takes the old coins.
Okay, what is... Oh, shh! No, shit, no, damn it, I don't know if it's time for this.
Sounds! A trapped floor!
Okay, now this looks bad, but that's supposed to happen. But the thing is, I don't know if I'm supposed to drop at this point.
Alexander seems to have fallen to a lower level of the catacombs. Wherever he is, the place sure is dark. Alexander can't even see his hand in front of his face. Alexander can see nothing in the darkness.
How about the graphics in this room, huh?
Is anybody there?
There is no reply from the darkness.
Okay, creepy. Okay, it's a good thing this is... Oh, okay, it is.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it.
Aha! So that's why it's dark in here. A torch is out.
Alexander lights the extinguished torch and puts his tinderbox away.
I don't know if there's anything else I need to get in here. I've gotten the things that are...
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
Okay, it's far away. Oh, okay, I think that... I was there, so that... Okay, is it this?
Alexander hears the sound of a wild beast again. This time, so loud that the creature itself seems to be in the same room with him.
Okay, it's here.
The noises are coming from the other side of the east wall.
Okay, it's time. And now it's time to use this.
Alexander puts the hole in the wall on the east wall. The hole in the wall trembles slightly with dread at the clammy feeling of the stones.
Okay, let's take a peep.
Alexander peers through the hole in the wall and sees just another room in the catacombs. Aha! Not just another room at all. So that's why Alexander couldn't find the Minotaur's lair. At least Alexander now knows the lair exists, somewhere in the maze on the other side of this wall. While Alexander contemplates what he's just seen, the hole in the wall, frightened by the Minotaur, makes a run for it. Alexander hopes the little creature finds its way home to the Isle of Wonder.
Okay, well, I hope I don't need that again, because I'm not getting that. Okay, it's right here.
This tapestry looks familiar. Now, let's see. I don't feel anything.
Come on, Alex.
Aha! A hidden latch.
Alexander triggers the little latch. A secret door rolls open.
Your struggles are useless.
It's the Minotaur, and he's struggling with a Winged One's girl. She must be Lady Celeste. The Minotaur is a huge, monstrous beast with cloven hooves and the head of a bull.
We're not supposed to be looking at this. This is a nice intimate moment between Bull Dude and Angel Girl, huh? Can I join in?
Alexander prepares to take on the Minotaur with his bare hands.
Oh, no.
He steps forward bravely. And is spotted by Lady Celeste.
You there, human! Help me! Help!
Who dares enter my lair?
I ask you to release your captive or suffer the consequences.
Never. You die, human.
Look at that bulge.
As the Minotaur advances in attack, Alexander slowly backs away. Until he can back away no more.
Now where to, little man?
Little man? Oh, God.
A pit has caved in the floor in one corner of the Minotaur's lair. Flames rise from the pit as though from the throat of a dragon trapped in the earth. The fire makes the lair unbearably hot.
He doesn't seem... He's not interested in a man-lady threesome, Katie, and can you blame him, huh? He thought he had all afternoon to go nice and slow with this babe, right? And then this nerd just comes in here and be like, you know, actually, that's a princess, huh?
Alexander, his back inches from the fiery pit, tempts the Minotaur with the Red Queen's scarf.
Look here, you bully.
Bully?
Nice, bright red.
Here, bully.
Now you die.
Nah, I don't think so, huh? That nerd!
The Minotaur drops from sight amidst the consuming flames. Slowly, his scream fades as well.
Have you been harmed, Lady Celeste? Are you all right?
No, I am not all right. I assume you do not intend to leave me tied up on this vile monstrosity.
Of course not.
Do I need a knife? Because I don't have one of those.
Sorry, let's see. If you'll give me a moment, I'll have these untied in no time.
I can't wait that long. Look, I wear a small dagger just inside my belt. It should be enough to cut the rope.
Why the hell did you use that before?
I've got it, Lady Celeste. Here we go.
Yeah, I know. Where did he touch you, Lady Celeste, huh?
Thank you. You may keep the dagger as a gift for saving my life.
That's very generous.
Forget it. Do you mind if we just get out of here now?
Rich girls, eh?
The Winged One's guards, bored with the pointless waiting, are startled by the sound of rock moving against rock.
Lady Celeste, bide thee well.
I'm quite well, thanks to the bravery of a mere human. So much for your superior intellect.
Yeah.
Yes, milady.
Yeah,
Now
nerd.
bring him along. I'm going home.
Gangly, like, prominent Adam's apple nerd, huh? Ah, shit. Okay, damn it. He saw it, huh?
I see you have proven yourself the hero of the prophecy. Well, I am expected to thank you for saving my daughter's life, so I thank you. I am obliged to thank you for the restoration of our sacred catacombs. It means much to our people. We have already begun the process of clearing the deadly traps from its rooms.
Oh, okay.
It is also my duty to grant you a visit with the Oracle. So this I do. I will grant you the freedom to leave here unharmed, despite my orders to the contrary from the Crown. But there, my obligations to you end. I have no love for Alhazred, but he is my liege, and if Princess Cassima trusts him and wishes to wed him, my guards will take you to the Oracle now. When your time with her is through, I want you to leave the City of the Winged Ones and never return. I don't know who you are or what you want here, but I will not disobey my crown further.
I thank you, Lord Azure. I will respect your wishes.
Okay, I saved your lousy snot-nosed daughter, huh? And he's basically just, thanks, but get out, huh?
Hail to thee, great oracle. Lord Azure sends you this wingless mail. It appears that he solved the cliffs of logic and...
defeated the Minotaur in his lair. So I have seen. So this is the one that haunts my pool of late. Welcome, young seeker. What knowledge do you desire?
Princess Cassima, whatever you can tell me, great oracle.
Ah, of course, the princess. That explains my images. Let us see what we can see.
Alexander's basically doxing Cassima right now, huh?
I see a maiden, lovely and pure, but surrounded by evil. She is a rose set amidst bitter thorns. It is her fate to be the pawn of dark powers, and yours to try to redeem her.
How? How do I redeem her?
Fate is not like the cut of a blade, young one, but rather like the myriad of paths formed when a hammer cracks ice. I will tell you what I can, but what will actually come to pass is up to you. I see that any attempt to reach the girl will force you into battle, a struggle against a dark force. If you lose, your life will be forfeit.
Who must I fight?
A great darkness surrounds your adversary, preventing me from seeing clearly. I can only make out the shape of a black cloak. But before this final struggle, I see an infiltration, a dangerous game of hide-and-seek in corridors filled with enemies. The risks are high, but it is the only way to reach the one you seek. There is more than one way into this place. Your choice will dictate much.
What else do you see, mighty Oracle?
Oh, such pain. I see two restless spirits crying out for revenge. These shades could help you destroy the dark force if they were to be brought back from their spiritual form. Yet this is only one possible path to your destiny. I'm afraid this is getting beyond me. I know very little about the afterlife. I can only advise getting counsel from the druids. Be warned. The druids are reclusive and dangerous. They might aid you, or they might destroy you. Like their island, the druid's nature is hidden in the mists. There is nothing more I can do for you, except to give you this. It is water from the sacred pool. That and my blessing go with you.
Thank you, great Oracle.
They dropped me off here. No, okay, not even a goodbye. Okay, that's cool, huh? She can't wait. That's a woman, huh? Good old rich chicks, right? She's like, hurry the fuck up, right? What's taking you so long? Oh my god. You know, I have a dagger in my pocket, right? I don't know why the hell she couldn't use it against the Minotaur, but I have a dagger in my pocket, Alexander. Can you just take that out and cut me out of this damn thing? I want to get out of this disgusting, shitty stand, huh? Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay, good. Okay, it was revealed to me.
Another island has appeared on the magic map. Alexander wonders if it has anything to do with the Oracle's reference to the Druids.
No.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Okay, I saved it just on the beach. So if I die as soon as I get here, it's fine. I can just reload here. Ooh, creepy.
From the northeast come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting. The island's trees are gnarled and eerie-looking. Grayish moss growing fervently in the damp, sun-blocking mist coats the tree's knobby branches.
Okay, there's something on here that I need it. I think I need it on the Isle of the Beast. I think it's here. I've been everywhere else. I don't know where else it could be.
From the east come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
There.
A wooden-handled scythe hangs against a bearskin on one of the treehouses. A communal fire pit occupies a place of honor in the center of the little village.
Okay, do I want
the fire pit, naturally enough, contains coal.
Okay, I might want some of that.
The coals are cold.
Oh, okay.
That's odd, because Alexander definitely smells the smoke of an open fire close by. Alexander takes the scythe. Alexander reaches into the fire pit and takes a lump of coal.
Okay, I can get it. I don't remember what that's for then. Because it didn't seem to be in the book. The magic book, I mean. Shit. Okay, yeah, I know.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Okay, how about here?
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
okay, now I have this.
The otherwise plain wooden shield is embellished with a silver cross.
Do I use it on like this?
Alexander decides to pass through the gate, preparing the shield just in case. The magic arrow completely shatters the shield. Good thing the arrow didn't hit Alexander.
Yeah, you don't say, narrator. Okay, now you got nothing, hey? Now you're just a fucking impotent little cherub or something up there, huh?
Flowering rose hedges grow on either side of the path winding north.
Okay, I don't...
Alexander walks forward to step onto the gazebo. But the rose hedges on either side of the path, sensing an intruder's presence, reach out their vines and blend together. The path is blocked.
Again, the way is shut. Okay, can I take one of these?
Alexander takes a magnificent white rose from the rose hedges.
Okay. This place is called Isle of the Beast. I think I have an idea of who's on the other side of that. Do I want to go there now? As a young, tasty little boy?
The hedge over the path is covered with thorns, and its vines are thick and strong. Alexander cannot part the hedge with his hands.
Okay, this will make short work of those.
Alexander wields the scythe, determined to get past the magical rose hedges. The leaves fly as Alexander tries to cut the branches faster than they can grow back together.
That's a good sound on that.
He sees light. He's through.
Who dares enter Beast's garden?
My name is Alexander. I didn't mean to disturb your private garden.
No. And yet, monsieur, you could hardly have accidentally broken through the 3 enchanted traps of the Isle of the Beast.
I suppose it is simply my nature to break through enchanted traps.
You must be a prince, then. I know the nature of princes all too well. This face you see before you is hideous, is it not?
Well, for the face of a beast, it is really quite noble.
Ha!
Don't!
I'm glad you like it, for you will soon own one just like it. I too was once a pretty prince, caring for nothing but adventuring and rescuing fair maidens. But I rankled one too many evil hags. One dark night, I was turned into this obscenity you see before you, warped in shape and trapped on this enchanted island over 100 years ago.
Surely there is a way off this island.
Oh, surely. You broke in, did you not? And yet think, where would I go clad so eloquently as I am with this silk and this pelt? You see, my prison is also my sanctuary. You are the first to break through the barriers in lo these many years. That is, except for the druids who stole my heirloom coat of arms.
If there's any way I can help.
Help? You? I'm afraid you don't understand. The enchanted barriers were a warning and protection for you more than for me. Your prize for forcing your way past them is to join me in this dire life. By the laws of this sorcery, you are doomed to be trapped in the form of a beast. Your reward for broaching this garden is to be my slave. A slave as beastly as I am.
Always a slave?
You have only a few hours of humanity left.
But that's not possible. There must be some way to break the enchantment. Spells always have a weakness somewhere.
The enchantment you are under is tied to my own. Oh, the sorceress left me a way out. But I'm afraid it was only her final bitter joke. You see, I need only find a maiden to join me here, to share my castle, my life, willingly. Take another look at me. You can't help but admire the hag's terrible cruelty and cunning.
I shall try to find such a maid, for Cassima's sake.
Truly? How determined of you. I personally would not waste my last few hours as a man on an impossible errand. However, you may do as you please. I give you this token. It's my family ring, and the only heirloom I have left. If perchance you should... if you think you have found a maid...
I shall give her this ring.
Yes, she must accept it of her own free will. By doing so, she accepts me. Not that you shall find anyone, mind you. Your time is short. Count the minutes on your fingers, while your fingers you have, pretty prince. Your master will await you.
Okay, always a slave boy. God. He's just like, I'm so ugly, and girls don't like me. Yeah, he sounds like a fucking 15-year-old emo boy, huh? I gotta find the most desperate, like, femcel who will, like, willingly come here and love this ugly schmo, right? But I think I know just the lady, huh? And I gotta make it quick. I gotta hurry. Otherwise, I'll be just as ugly as that guy, huh? Okay, okay, there's his ring.
Beast's ring is made of pure, heavy gold and bears an insignia possibly related to Beast's princely past.
Okay, she's right here now.
Looking at the serving girl reminds Alexander of the years he spent as a slave under the evil wizard Mananan. He wishes there was some way he could help her. She looks very shy and nervous as she tends her roses.
Mananan. Yeah, okay, that's how I say that name, right? But in King's Quest 3, they kept saying Mananan. Then again, that was a remake, so I guess the voice actors or whoever the voice director was, they told all those voice actors to say the name as Mananan, which seems very unnatural to me. Okay, is she gonna just like scurry away if I try to talk?
The girl is too shy and fearful to talk to a stranger, especially a tall, handsome one such as Alexander.
Okay, I'm a tall, dark, and handsome stranger, eh?
The girl would most likely be startled away if Alexander tried to reach out and touch her.
Screw that Beast guy. I'm gonna take her virginity and then just give her over to Beast, right? It's like, okay, here, I found you someone. What, you're gonna be picky, right? She's pretty, isn't she? She's just a little bit spoiled. Also, I'm the Prince of Daventry, and as of 10 minutes ago, I have reinstituted Prima Nocta. I know I'm not the king, but I'm close enough, huh? Okay, is it I think I give her this first.
Pardon me, maid. I hope you don't think me forward, but I see that you like roses. I thought you might, perhaps, like a fresh white rose.
Alexander can see the conflict in the girl's pretty face as she fights between her distrust of him and her desire for the white rose. The rose wins.
Okay, let's see her talking.
Oh, I shouldn't, sir, but it is so lovely. I've never seen a rose of white. It looks so pale and delicate. Wherever did you find one of such a color?
There are many hedges of them on the Isle of the Beast, and they grow together like magic.
Oh, truly? What an adventure that must be to see them. But I should not speak so, especially to a stranger. Thank you for the rose, though, kind sir.
Okay, so... is she pretty, you guys? Like, the original portrait was pretty enough. I remember, right? Considering it just... the game is making it seem like she's a great beauty, right? But, like, this new portrait is just awful.
Do you live in this house, maid?
Well, my stepmother and her children live here. I live out back in the stables.
Your stepmother? Then you're not a... well, I thought you were,
A servant? I am, I suppose. You see, my mother died and my father remarried. He passed on shortly afterwards. My stepmother has no obligation to feed and clothe me. I only try to repay her for my upkeep as best I can.
I see. Is there anything I can do for you, maid? You look tired and hungry.
I'm just fine, sir.
Tell me, why do you not leave this place?
Where could I go? What would I do? Besides, I don't really mind the work, and I would miss my roses. I'm sorry, sir, but I don't want my stepmother to see me talking to you. She would be upset with me.
Okay, it's the perfect storm, you guys. She is desperate and has mommy issues. She wants away from here, but she has nowhere to go. She has no friends, no prospects. I don't think she's particularly smart, so she can't even get a job, like in town, literally just over there, right? So, These are the kind of girls who marry fugly rich guys, huh?
Alexander has a thought about the serving girl. He decides to bring up the subject of Beast with her.
Let me tell you about the place where the white roses grow.
Okay, wingmanning for Beast.
The Isle of the Beast is an enchanted place. There's a path running through a deep forest.
Look how much I'm bigging it up.
The path crosses 3 magic blockades, set to keep all visitors away. At the center lives a tremendous beast.
Really? Magic blockades? How exciting! What kind of a beast? Is it very terrifying and ferocious?
It is a beast that walks on 2 legs and dresses like a prince. It speaks with the voice of a man.
A beast that talks and wears clothes? How is that possible? Is the beast magic too?
Not magical. Enchanted. Beast was once a prince, but a witch trapped him in the form of a beast and set him on the island. There he lives in a castle in the midst of a maze.
How terrible! Imagine how lonely he must be.
It is a very lonely prospect, isn't it? Oh, I have met him, you see. He is indeed ferocious, but who would not be?
He really exists? Oh, how it breaks my heart. If I could, I would tend to such a beast. Such a beast might find comfort in a kind face. Do you not think it so?
Oh, I think it's so. I very much think it's so. You would not be afraid of him?
Afraid? Maybe at first. But how silly of me to speak so. The roses in this little yard are the only magic I will ever see.
I could take you there. In fact, I would owe you my life if you would go. If you truly wish to go.
You are serious? I could leave here? Oh, I have always dreamt of leaving. But to actually go... This is the only home I have ever known.
Home is a hard place to leave, even if you're unhappy there.
But I will go. If I can help him, I must go.
Okay, she pities him. Hook, line, and sinker, huh?
Is there nothing you wish to take with you?
There is nothing.
Then take this ring. It is his. He will be pleased if you would wear it.
Why, it's the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. Thank you kindly, sir.
Beauty! Where do you think you're going?
To a place where roses grow, and to someone who truly needs me.
I see you wear my ring. You willingly agreed to spend your life here with me? Do you know what that means?
Yes, my lord, I do. I have been touched by your story.
Pity alone need not sentence you to endure this face.
Oh, but it is a gentle face, and kind.
You look at me so sweetly and are not repulsed.
Oh, by the light of your eyes, my spirit soars. The enchantment!
Look at this guy!
It is broken!
I am pleased to have served you, my lord. Do you still wish me to stay?
What? Speak not such nonsense, Beauty. Do you think that I learned nothing of true love during my time here? You are my queen.
Oh, my clothes! This gown!
Okay, she looks a bit better now.
Suits your noble heart.
Alexander,
and
how can I ever repay you? I have nothing to offer except my gratitude. But please, take these old clothes. Perhaps you'll find someone in need during your travels.
You have already repaid me by your example of courage, Beauty. And by your friendship, I hope.
You will always have our friendship and loyalty, Prince Alexander. But from a fellow adventurer, take some advice. If you find your true love, protect her with your life. Fear all beasts without the redeeming humanity of love. And to aid you, accept my mirror. Now that my life is no longer hung in false shadows, I have no need for it. Give it to someone with nothing to fear from the truth it reveals.
Thank you. I wish you both well.
Come, beauty. Let me take you home.
Okay. Okay, that guy just dissed us, you guys, huh? He was like, you're all beasts. You're all just fucking savages if you have no one to love, if no one loves you, huh? Okay, she looked a little bit better when she got her new, like, princess clothes. I guess she looked so raggedy, understandably, because she, like, hadn't showered or whatever. Sleeping in horse shit and, you know, generally sweaty and mopping floors all day, right? Yeah, she has some nice boobas, huh?
Beauty's old clothes are very ragged and heavy. They consist of a long, thick dress and a headpiece which covers the hair and most of the face. A long strand of Beauty's blonde hair is caught in the mantle.
Oh, okay. Wait.
The fountain water is cool and clear.
Okay, wait. Sorry, our memory just got jogged. Let's see, was it, no, falling water. Okay.
Alexander is carrying an old, battered hunter's lamp. The lamp is empty.
Oh, okay, the fact that it makes a point to say that means I can fill it, huh?
The beast's mirror consists of a piece of glass set into a decorative frame. The glass is unusually clear, and the image particularly true.
Because I was just like, I don't have a vessel to catch that water, but I guess, is it the lamp?
The lamp is not ready for the fountain water.
Oh, it's gotta be in order. Okay, good to know. Wait, let me grab another one of these.
Alexander takes a magnificent white rose from the rose hedges.
Okay, I didn't get another point for that. Okay, it is here, huh?
There's a small bottle on the coffee table. It bears a label that reads, "Drink me."
Wait, okay, and this is also here.
A delicate china teacup is occupying the chair at the moment. Alexander takes the teacup. Alexander picks up the bottle.
No, okay.
The little bottle contains some sort of potion and bears a label saying, "Drink me." That's rather forward of it. The little china teacup is made of fine porcelain. The teacup is empty.
Okay, I can also fill that as a vessel. Okay. I need this on the Isle of Mist. That means it needs to be empty by the time I get to by the time the lamp seller shows up, right? So, okay, it can't. Does it? Okay, now I can give it to.
Alexander gives one of the baby's tears a bottle of milk. The other baby's tears seem to resent Alexander's gift for some reason.
Okay.
One of the babies is sucking happily on a bottle of milk, while the others are spilling copious tears over their lack of the same.
Okay, the puppy. Okay. Oh, the puppy noise has stopped. Okay, thank God. It's just that weird rustling sound now. Okay.
Alexander collects some of the baby's tears in the old hunter's lamp.
Jello might be in here. Let's see. He's not here.
Hello.
Fucking hell.
I will be right up.
Fuck, he's not there. Come on, Jello. Oh, you asshole Jello, huh? Oh, you fucking jizz goblin is not here, huh? It's okay here.
Alexander pours the contents of the oracle's vial into the hunter's lamp with the baby's tears. The vial, now empty of its sacred fluid, disintegrates. Alexander fills the hunter's lamp to the brim with the fountain water.
Okay, that's ready to go. This one.
Alexander prepares to enchant the hunter's lamp with the Make Rain spell incantation.
Clouds of thunder, shafts of light, come and sup with me tonight. Waters 3 have I for tea, brew a tempest now for me.
Ooh, fancy. Okay, so that's enough stroking your head, Alex, huh? Ooh.
The lamp in Alexander's hand gives a little perk. He hopes the spell works, despite his makeshift teapot.
Can I?
Alexander searches through Beauty's clothes and finds a long strand of blonde hair.
Okay.
Alexander has a single strand of Beauty's golden hair. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Yeah, here they are, huh?
Great gods, did you see that? The man just appeared from nowhere.
Perhaps he was sent by the spirits. I see no boat.
He is an intruder, no matter how he got here. Grab him!
Don't just stand there, Alex. Oh, God.
Not again. Look, I'll leave. It's no problem. I think not. Let's go.
He's just like, ho-hum, not again.
Alexander is frozen at the spectacle before him. Robed figures are gathered around a bonfire. Some mystical ceremony is taking place, but as to its purpose, Alexander has no clue.
We found a trespasser on the beach, Archdruid.
Uh-oh. Archdruid. Now what has Alexander wandered into?
This must be the foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain festival. Place him in the sacrificial cage.
The eyes...
I must rescue the princess!
There's an ancient druid saying, a man who would save others must first save himself.
The eyes on that thing on his head.
Alexander is pushed into the confining wicker cage.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I just need to wait, and the lamp will take care of it all for me, huh?
And the cage is swung out over the bonfire.
Yeah, I've got the crown thing, so I can't do anything.
Alexander starts to feel a little warm.
It's a little balmy in here.
The bottom of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot.
My fanny!
This cage is really hot.
It's getting roasted.
Fire in the cage. Alexander pulls out Beauty's old slave clothes, desperate to beat out the flames. The flame is extinguished, but the clothes themselves burn to cinders. Alexander won't be able to keep the cage from igniting for long. The heat and movement must have jarred something. Something that Alexander's carrying is starting to jiggle around.
Something's jiggling around in his pants, you guys, huh?
Egad, something's really percolating.
Yeah. It's not your testicles.
The water in Alexander's lamp is hot. It's just about boiling. Alexander feels a drop. It starts to rain.
I piss on your druid little ceremony, huh? On your little druid ritual.
That man is a powerful nature wizard. By the sacred oak, let him down!
Yeah, sorcery, bitch! Okay, later, after a short but furious thunderstorm.
I must apologize for our rude welcoming committee. We've been feeling inhospitable ever since the winged ones stole our sacred miniature oak tree. Besides, Wizir Al-Hazred sent a message that we were to watch out for a highly dangerous foreign assassin. I assume you are the one he meant.
I'm sure I'm precisely who he meant. I assure you, I mean to harm no one, unless that person threatens the princess. I'm sorry to have disrupted your ceremony, but I'm running out of time.
What is it that you seek?
The oracle on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain told me I should speak to you about the realm of the dead. She told me of 2 souls in unrest there that I might be able to free.
Free souls in the realm of the dead? You're mad.
The souls might be able to help me on my mission to save the princess. It's imperative that I do everything I can. The risks are not important.
No. And yet getting yourself killed will hardly help the princess. But I will tell you what I know. Legend has it, that it is the right of any human to challenge the Lord of the Dead in order to save his own life or the life of another already past. But the knowledge of how to do this was lost centuries ago. I have only heard of one who tried it, a young knight who came to the land of the Green Isles from a distant land long ago. According to the story, he was determined to challenge the Lord of the Dead for the soul of his dead lover. It is said that he tamed the Lord of the Dead's horse, a black-winged, demon-hearted beast named Nightmare. Nightmare sometimes flies to the human world to feed on certain noxious plants. Those unfortunate enough to see her are glad to escape with their very souls intact. Somehow the knight captured Nightmare and rode off on her back, supposedly to the realm of the dead. But neither the knight nor his lover ever returned. If there was a means for challenge, it was lost with the night.
I see. Can you tell me anything about the Lord of the Dead?
Ah, that is a blacker matter still. To the druids, he is Samhain, Lord of Coldness and Despair. Samhain was once a man like you or I, but he insulted the gods and was sentenced to rule the underworld. Immortal he is and mateless. Robbed of sleep,
Mateless?
robbed of movement, robbed of companionship.
Nah,
It is said
there's no friends.
that he hates all mortals even more for the mortality that he lost. That is all I know.
Interesting. I shall remember.
Now look how the oak embers of our bonfire still glow hot despite the rain. If you're bent on your course, you'll need courage that's just as impervious to the chill. May your luck last longer than your storm, brave one.
May it indeed. Thank you, Archdruid.
Okay, that guy called the Lord of the Dead basically a friendless virgin, huh? He was mateless, and he has no companions, right? Sad.
The embers from the bonfire are still smoldering despite the rain.
Do I scoop it up with the skull?
Alexander is carrying a human skull.
Pink. Yeah.
Alexander scoops up some of the red-hot embers in the ancient human skull.
Oh, cool? Okay, oh, wow, okay, look at it now. Is he here? Yeah, he is, okay.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
And, okay, and I'll get points for this too.
Alexander suddenly gets a very sneaky idea.
Okay, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
I can't go on anymore. Without Cassima, I'd just rather not live.
Prince Alex, no!
No!
It's true. The Wazir has beaten me. I give up. Poison is my last resort.
Stop!
I am no more.
The old man is just like, cool story, bro, huh?
Oh, what a waste. The poor young fool.
He's dead. He's dead. Wait until Abdul hears. He'll be so pleased.
Okay, seconds later in the castle.
I told you not to pop in like that. You can learn to knock like everybody else.
What the hell is this thing then?
Sorry, Master. I couldn't help myself. I have great news.
It's just Alhauser's dildo, this one here.
Well, what is it? Prince Alexander is dead. He killed himself in despair over losing Cassima. What? Are you positive? That young man has proven to be most devious. I saw the whole thing myself, Master. He was really and truly quite dead. If what you say is true, it shall be most convenient.
You've spent enough time on that little irritant. We must start thinking about the wedding.
Anything, Master? Oh, I do love weddings.
Okay.
Well, we do want you to look your prettiest, don't we? Now, Shamir Shamazel, to the lamp with you. Prepare yourself, as we discussed.
Okay, the blue one. Yeah, the blue one. The other one's just this dildo, huh?
Alexander's heart lurches to life in his chest.
Prince Alex, but you were...
Sorry, friend. I was doing a little acting, I'm afraid.
Ah, of course, the strange cloaked man. You are quite clever, and a bit too exciting for an old man.
That's all he has to say about that, right? And that's it, huh?
Excuse me, peddler, but I have an old lamp that might interest you.
Ah, an old lamp. And what a nice traditional design, too. Take your pick of my new lamps.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that one. And that nice Chinese one. I am tempted, but I presume that this one gives you points, so.
Ah, a fine choice, my son. Here is your new lamp. Good day, and I thank you, sir.
Good day.
Drat, another dud.
Yep, sorry, old man. If I remember correctly, weren't they talking about... I have a lump of coal. Weren't those two chicken heads talking about a lump of coal and how one of them wanted it or something?
Your Highness may as well spend her royal time contemplating something else. The lump of coal shall be sent to the Castle of the Crown under my name, and that's all there is to it.
No, it shan't.
Yes, it shall.
If the coal is sent in your name, I shall royally decree a ban on all red on this isle.
You do, and I shall royally decree that white shall be henceforth used for all mopping up of cabbage stew.
You wouldn't dare!
Oh, wouldn't I?
Oh, it's you! Have you thought of any more of those brilliant ideas of yours?
Well, yes, actually.
I found the two of you another lump of coal, so that you can stop fighting over the one you have.
Oh, let me see! A lump of coal! And what a beauty it is, too! Oh, marvelous! Now we can stop fighting, sister. Your Highness can just keep the old lump of coal, and I'll take this new one.
Quite right. That settles everything.
As a token of our endless esteem and royal favor, please accept this magnificent and truly incredible spoiled egg.
Thanks.
Listen, that's a cherished spoiled egg, huh? Show some GD gratitude.
Let me see that lump of coal, Your Highness.
It is a beauty, isn't it?
Why, it's bigger than my lump of coal. Let me have it immediately.
Over my dead body, Your Highness. It's my lump of coal, and it is indeed larger and much grander. Just look at that sheen.
I demand you exchange with me immediately.
Yes, Alex, huh? God, the Red Queen sucks, huh? She was smug as fuck when she had the lump of coal, and now they both had it. It's like, okay, cool, everything's worked out. Now we can stop fighting, sister. And now she's just like, give me that, right? She must be the older sister or something, huh?
What do you think you're doing?
You startled me. I was just getting some swamp ooze.
Well, you certainly won't get it there! That's not swamp ooze! That's swamp slime!
He's right, you know. But he could be a little nicer about telling you. He's not a very pleasant stick in the mud.
Nobody asked you! Be quiet! trials of being a mere bump on a log.
Oh, God.
Perhaps you could toss me some swamp ooze, since you seem to be able to recognize it. I can only reach this bit by the path.
Well, hoity-toity, look who's Mr. Wants So Much! You think I got a job here passing around precious swamp matter? You should be so lucky! He's an utter waste of oxygen. I'd save my breath if I were you.
Who are you?
I'm Bump on a Log, and that's my brother, Stick in the Mud. We've had this thing about each other ever since our childhood. Mom always liked me best. She did not! That is absolutely not true! He's a bit lazy, you see. He's got the only swamp ooze in the swamp right next to him. But do you think he'd move a finger to help you get some? Hardly. He'd try to brain you with it more than likely. His temper's about the only thing that ever gets a workout, and that on yours truly. Oh, like you've moved at all in the last century! Like you're Mr. Physical Activity! Just because I can't reach anything, he thinks he can throw gushy swamp matter at me and just say whatever he likes. If only I could turn the tables on that heckler, he might learn some respect. But as you can see, I'm a mere bump on a log, and must be content with my lot. Oh, shut up! You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn even if you had something to throw! Just shut up! You see how he is?
Brothers, am I right, huh? Okay, where is he? Yeah, there you are.
I thought this might come in handy the next time your brother starts picking on you.
Aha! Finally, old Bump on the Log's not so defenseless, is he? Hey! Hey! What you doing there? Watch the pulp, would you? Now, Bumpy, remember all I've given you! The only thing you've ever given me is mud. Take this! No! Not into the swamp!
Get out of the way, Alex. Now it's 2-on-1.
Hey, okay. I give up. Geez, sorry. Well, I guess it's not very pleasant having things thrown at you. I'm sorry. You mean it? Really? Brother. Brother.
Stick in the Mud and Bump on a Log, exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps. Rotten Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them.
Oh, none of them are going to talk to me anymore.
How are you finding your new surroundings, Rotten... Mr. Tomato?
Can't you see I'm snoozing? All right, you're done good. Now, go play in the street or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alexander fills the teacup with the swamp ooze.
Okay, can I just chuck that in there?
Alexander cracks the spoiled egg and dumps it into the skull containing the embers. The spoiled egg hisses as it makes contact with the hot embers. Zounds, the steam. Phew, the smell of sulfur.
Okay, and then...
Alexander doesn't want to cut that.
No.
Alexander puts the strand of hair into the skull containing the embers and the spoiled egg.
Okay, there you are.
Alexander arrives at the top of the cliffs, somewhat winded after his long but uneventful climb.
Where are you? This one.
Alexander solemnly speaks the incantation over the skull.
Creature of night, to me succumb. Fire and brimstone leave thee numb. Purity bind thee like a chain, to do whate'er I now ordain.
Nightmare flares her nostrils at the scent of the fire and brimstone.
That's it! Come on! I need passage to your homeland, fiery one.
Unable to resist the power of the enchanted smell, Nightmare approaches Alexander. Her eyes appear glassy and sightless. In her hypnotized state, she is unaware of the humans so close to her flank, or of anything at all except that marvelous smell.
She likes my funk. Okay, just...
Now ride!
Okay, we just hop on there, huh? No need for a bridle or any of that gay shit, huh? It always bothered me that, like, in all these games, you always need a bridle.
Nightmare deposits Alexander on a strange, cold world. And some of the inhabitants don't look too friendly.